Yer. What's good? What's good, man? We back with another episode. It's your boy Key. Thank you guys for tuning in to K3y Chronicles. We back with another episode. We had 4 games this past weekend. So we're going to be going over the Pacers versus Cavs. Pacers is looking nice. They putting belt to ass right now. OKC, they tied the series up 2-2. And then we doing some predictions. Tonight's games. Celtics and Knicks, game 4, and then T-Wolves Warriors, game 4, and that's just my Warriors, man. Jeez. All right, man. So we're gonna get straight into it. So let's do it. All right. So the Indiana Pacers win game 4, 129-109. It was pretty much a dominating fashion. Siakam scored 21 points. He went 9 of 10 from shooting. And the Cavs definitely face a significant setback because like Donovan Mitchell suffered some crazy freak injury, some ankle injury when he was warming up at the halftime, which I don't know how that happens. Actually, I do because we kind of saw that happen similarly with KD that one time when KD was warming up and he just randomly just had a freak accident and just slipped and fell, and everyone was just like, oh my God, bro. And KD was just like starting to come back from the Achilles. So we was just like, we just want KD on the court healthy, bro. Like, please, bro. And when that happened, we was just like, oh my God, bro. Like, what more can we do, bro? Please, bro. Please. Is this the basketball gods? So, freak injury on Donovan Mitchell's part. Obviously, you never want, injuries to happen to players, but that's just a part of the game. But yeah, so right now, it's not looking too good for the Cavs. The Pacers are taking a 3-1 lead over the series. Even Darius Garland, I'm glad to see Darius Garland came back, and he played, I think, like 25, 27 minutes, which is cool. But you could still see, like, he ain't really there yet. Darius Garland, that big toe is more like a medium toe. It ain't really moving like no big toe yet. You feel me? Because even on like the first possession of the game, I think he didn't really feel confident. I think he tried to like jab, and rip through. And when he ripped through and tried to plant on that foot, that ball went out of bounds. And I know how that feel when you hit that sharp and that big toe ain't right. Oh yeah, brother. You gonna crumble. You gonna crumble like some crumbled cookies, brother. I know for a fact. So I don't know if Darius Garland is fully there yet. I think they probably put like 2 extra plates. They probably had to put some Iron Man, some Doctor Strange. They probably had to use the Steph Curry ankle braces because them bitches made out of titanium. Because remember, Steph had chronic ankle problems growing up, or not growing up, but coming into the league. I'm pretty sure somebody hit him with that super soldier serum in them ankles, or they just gave him some Iron Man, titanium ankle braces, and he bounced back and he was Steph. So we're gonna have to figure something out. But come on, Donovan. Come on, bro. And yeah, Darius Garland, you need to go see goddamn Jalen Brunson's doctors too. What's up with everybody in these foot injuries? Look, brother, just come to the Knicks. I'm not even a Knicks fan. Just come to the Knicks facilities. They will take care of you, okay? They got several options, all right? They got the big foots, small foots, red foots, blue foots, all everything you want, all right? Just come and holler at the Knicks, and we're going to see what's popping. But somehow the Cavs got to figure out a way to get this thing back rolling, and it definitely ain't going to be through, it looks like, Darius Garland, from what I can see. And he put up a valiant effort, but that ain't enough. I'm just keeping it a bean. I don't even think Tyrese Halliburton had a great game. Like, it was another mid game. Like we said, Siakam was the one that was really putting in work. And then we saw I think I forget dude's name, like there was a fight. It wasn't really like a fight, but Mathurin punched DeAndre Hunter in the chest. I mean, that was nice. I like a little fight from DeAndre Hunter because and DeAndre Hunter's like a mild dude. I put him in like the Kawhi Leonard camp. Like, them the type of niggas where they don't talk, but you always got to keep an eye out on them because they just nigga, you a little too big, a little too strong, a little too, you feel me? So I just gotta, keep my distance, keep my eye on you. So he's one of them. I put him in the camp because he walked that man down. And you see Mathurin, he put. We'll watch the video, but Mathurin, he punched Brown in the chest. He tried to give him a little liver shot right here. Trust me, I've had that. That shit'll really make you throw up. My dad used to do that all the time, just to fuck with me all the time. But yeah, if you get hit right there, that and that wind will leave your chest, you hit the ooh. Yeah, you feel it, brother. He walked that man down. So at least I like there was a little bit of fight between the Cavs and the Pacers, but Cavs, you gotta figure something out, man. You gotta figure something out. Yeah, let's go and look at the video real quick, actually.
And now John Goble gets Sam Merrill and DeAndre Hunter. But look out, Turner comes to the defense of Mathurin. Well, you can see something brewing between those two the other night, and that has spilled in and over here to Game 4.
It is definitely getting chippy. And this is important to keep your head. We talk about the postseason being about who handles adversity best.
Yeah, you can't even see this shit.
Then you got Miles Turner.
Damn. Push the shit out that boy. You see his soul left his body. And shout out to Miles Turner because he came and stepped up for his teammate. You're supposed to do that. But, he got one little cheap shot right there. Yeah, and he put his hands up like, bro, what you mean? I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. Nah, playboy. Oh, yeah, it's a better look right here. Yep, I felt it right there. Walk his ass down. You mother... Oh, lame, man. Yeah. When you see Miles Turner come over, you might have to rethink it, DeAndre Hunter. I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, that would have pissed me off too. He gave him the finger too. That's the old man finger. Like, I didn't told you. Nah, that's that. Yeah, he trolling. Let's see.
There's a dead ball contact by Mathurin where he extends a close-handed fist into the sternum of Hunter. He's being assessed a flagrant foul penalty too for this act.
Dang.
Hunter is being assessed a technical foul for the push to Mathurin and a technical foul on Turner as well. Therefore, play will be resumed with Hunter shooting 2 free throws for a flagrant foul penalty due. It will be Cleveland basketball.
Karma is a bitch. Damn, Benedict. Got your ass. Oh, no, what you doing? Oh, all right. Yeah, so, I mean, we saw a little bit of fight between the two, which was cool. But I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like it might be over for the Cavs. So, they're going to have to figure something out. Hopefully, Donovan Mitchell could come back. Same way how we were hoping that Steph could come back and save the series. But, yeah, it's I don't know. But we shall see. All right, on to the next topic. All right, OKC Thunder and the Nuggets. All right, so last night, OKC won 92-87. The Thunder rallied in the fourth to even the series up 2-2. Shai led with 25, and the team pretty much played strong defense to help secure the win. Now, I must say, this was some straight 1990s basketball. I'm talking brick phones. I'm talking Walkmans. And I'm talking, goddamn, I don't know what else happened in the 90s. Big-ass laptops, okay? It was straight defense and brick shots, okay? Because these boys both shot 24% from the three. That is atrocious, okay? OKC, they went 10 for 41. Atrocious. And the Denver Nuggets went 11 for 45. Atrocious. Okay, they went 24.4%. OKC went 24.4%, which is crazy. It was definitely a good defensive battle. OKC just ended up knocking down a few more shots. And, of course, Shai got to the free throw line because that man is like that. Some people say he a free throw merchant, but, I mean, I just think it's in his bag. It is what it is. You can't stop the man. So, honestly, Shai, he came up clutching the end, but it was definitely not a good shooting performance from either team. Jokic was chucking up them threes again. Brother, like, I don't know if you got to sing or rap the goddamn Tupac, the Hail Mary, come with me, and because you gotta throw up the Hail Mary every time for it to go in. Jokic did throw up a Hail Mary. I think it was at the end of the half. It was like a three ball, and it went in, and that was probably like the most like, what is this like shot going on? So like, Jokic, I don't know if you gotta stop shooting threes, brother, or what, or get in the gym and practice a little bit more, brother, but. For y'all to win this series, you're going to have to knock down the 3-ball, bro, because 2 for 8 ain't it. Michael Porter Jr. with 3 points today. Brother, come on. I get it. You got the, you feel me? You got the cyborg thing on your arm, so I can't be mad at you, but 0 for 5, bro. Like, what is this? Atrocious. Come on, bro. Aaron Gordon, that's Mr. Nugget. That's apparently his new nickname. He was solid. Brother put up a double-double. He went 15 points, 16 rebounds, and 6 assists. That's you can't even be mad at that, bro. Like you can't be mad at that. Jamal Murray always turned in the goddamn Kyrie Irving or Michael Jordan whenever he at home against whenever he just playing at home. So yeah, Jamal Murray did his thing. He had 17. Solid. All right. And Christian Braun, 2 for 9 from 3. Yeah, I guess, but that's not good. Russ fouled out. I know for a fact. I remember he fouled out. What did he do? What did he have? Russ went 2 for 9 from 3, 2 for 12 from field goals, and 6 personal fouls. Yeah, like the Nuggets need another contributor, whether it's going to be Michael Porter Jr.'s right shoulder, not the left shoulder. All right, we're going to need the right shoulder Michael Porter Jr., or we're going to need Russ to just figure something out, bro. Hopefully we could pray Russ could hit that 3-ball in the corner because they leaving that man wide open. I'm talking wide open. Okay, so we gonna have to figure something out. But it is not looking good for them. Now, do I think the series can go 7? Yes, because you have an MVP caliber on the opposite team as well. Jokic is top tier. Now, first 2 games, he was on bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Or was the second and third game, he was on bullshit. Like that game that he fouled out, he definitely was. I think he was devoting too much time into complaining on the court rather than just focusing and just letting it be what it be. I think that's what comes also with being a player coach. Sometimes you kind of deviate too much of your energy towards something or towards one thing, and then you kind of end up hindering your other obligations that you need to be focused on, which is on the court activity and being a leader and the captain on the court, not just on the sidelines. So I think it was just a tough deal for him to battle. But I'm gonna be honest, I think they still can make it a series. OKC is still, I think, a young team. I don't think they're ready. I mean, I think they're good enough to take the next step, but I don't know, man. If you guys are shooting 24% from the 3-ball, it's kind of reminding me of like the Celtics, the first 2 games when they played against the Knicks. Like, you're going to need some type of other offensive capability or second go-tier move or skill position player, which should be, I think, Jalen Williams, to show up and ball out. And you need that designated number 2 scorer to really solidify yourself as, I feel like, a contender, or at least to be a significant key factor in the conference finals. So, yes, you have Shai. Yes, you have Jalen Williams. They're kind of like the young Tatum and Brown, in my opinion. But when you got to go against seasoned vets that been there, kind of compared to like the Warriors when they played against the Warriors in the finals, like them was seasoned vets. They know how to get it done. So, do I think they have a chance? Yes. But they don't got Mike Malone. I feel like if they had Mike Malone, this series would have been top tier. And that's no shot at the new Denver coach, because you look like you're doing a great job, brother. But, they need somebody that's going to push them, that's going to give them that extra intensity. Like, I know for a fact that Michael Malone would have been on Michael Porter Jr.'s ass for going 0 for 5, bro. Like, that's just facts. You're going to have to contribute and give us something, bro. He would have been on Russ's ass for fouling out and getting 6 fouls, bro. You played in how many playoff games? You know the significance of every foul. How you foul out? Come on, Russ. Like, it's little things like that he gonna hold people accountable. Now, obviously, they say that the players themselves hold each other accountable in that locker room, which is great. I like that as well. That honestly might be more beneficial to the team than just having one person dwelling out the criticism. But I mean, still, even when you're holding others accountable, I feel like you're still not gonna give us much harsh criticism just because you know that, like, this is still an equal person that is on my, level or on my playing field compared to a coach where he would just tell it to you straight how it is. You feel me? So I don't know. I think it can still be a series, but Nuggets, they just got to dig deep. Man. All right. Next topic, Celtics and the Knicks. Game 4 predictions today. All right. So, Game 3 previously for the Celtics and the Knicks. Celtics bounced back in Game 3, narrowing the Knicks series lead to 2-1. Boston's improved shooting, including 20 made three-pointers and a strong bench contribution, were pretty much key factors into the victory itself. Yeah, that game was – I felt bad if you were a Knicks fan and you paid money to go to that game. They said apparently those were the most expensive tickets in New York history. Now, maybe I might be wrong. Maybe it's for the second round. But even if that's the case, that means that you had to been spending bread. Imagine you spent bread on the floor seats too, or not even that, just the inner bowl. How much you think them tickets is? $500 minimum? So you spent $500 minimum because you thought the Knicks was really about to close out this series and take a 3-0 lead. You thought New York was about to be lit. You thought the party was going to be popping in the Garden. Only for y'all to get blown out by what? How many points did y'all get blown out by? I'm not too good at math, but the math ain't math. I think that's at least 20 points, right? You lose by 20, so that means you paid extra money to go to this expensive ass game only to leave early, because some fans, when they get mad when it's a blowout, they're gonna leave early. I'm not gonna sit here in this traffic or in this subway or whatever I gotta do to get back home with all these other motherfuckers that's still gonna be here, and they're gonna be drunk, and they're gonna be upset because we got smacked. Nah. All right, pack up my stuff. It's about what, 10 no, 5-6 minutes left in the fourth. Let's go ahead and bounce. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Like, it's stuff like that. So it's like, I would feel bad if I was a Knicks fan. But it is what it is at this point, Can this be a series? I think it will. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think. Well, didn't last year the Knicks blew a 2-0 lead against I think it was the Pacers, right? And the Pacers came back to win that series, if I'm not mistaken. I know for a fact though the Knicks blew a 0-2 series lead last year. Now, if that happens again, I know it's gonna be mayhem in New York. They gonna be big mad. It's gonna be Timberland boots and it's gonna be rioting. I know that for a fact. Curb stomping. You bet. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, if you're a Celtics fan and if you're in New York City tonight, and if y'all end up winning the game, I'm gonna pray for you, because it's definitely gonna be some New York niggas that's gonna have something to say to you. That's a fact. That's big facts. You better hope you could fight. You better hope you or your mans could fight. Now, I'm never condoning violence, but I'm just saying, whenever my team end up losing, I'll be ready to beat a nigga ass. And I don't even play for the team. Okay? I'm not even the water boy, and I'll be ready to throw hands sometimes when the Warriors be fucking up. So, I get it. But if the Knicks end up giving this series back to the Celtics tonight, I ain't gonna lie, I think they might end up blowing the 0-2 series lead, bro. It's not looking good, bro. But again, that's only if the Celtics start knocking threes down again. Celtics shot like 50% from the three ball tonight, or that last game. You don't know if that's gonna happen again. And it was pretty much predominantly a lot of the role players and like a couple of the the key, key starters that actually hit some threes. So, I mean, I don't know if you could rely on that again, or at least for multiple games, especially if it comes down to like a game 7 predicament to where that's when you get intense. That's when you clutching up. That's when, I'm just saying, you getting scary sometimes. You might pump fake pass instead of pump fake drive. You feel me? You don't want to taste that extra. You know what I mean? So, will the Celtics be able to continue their shooting performance? Maybe. But they're going to need a lot of more contribution from the bench again. They definitely going to need Porzingis back. I think Porzingis is definitely going to make a key contribution. But if I'm the Knicks fans, I'm stressing for sure. Matter of fact, even if I put money on the Knicks, I know I'm mad because I was one of them. Okay, look, don't you hate it when like you on Prize Picks or Underdog or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if y'all ever need to sponsor me, holla at me because I be using all them platforms, but that's another thing. But don't you hate it when you on like Prize Picks or like, some site like that, and you look at one of the players, right, and you see homie been balling 5 games straight. I'm talking to you, OG Anunoby. I'm talking about you, OG Anunoby. Okay. You see he be balling 5 games straight. You see his average against such and such balling. All right, I'm talking 15, 19, 20. Oh, okay, he a dog. Okay, so you obviously going to put your money down because you think this is a can't lose scenario. The man averages like, a good double a night. Only for you to turn around and get your power stolen like Michael Jordan in Space Jam. Brother, you couldn't make a bucket in that game. Brother, when I put money on you, you start hooping like me. How you start shooting like me and I don't play in the league? You want to switch roles? We can switch for a game, brother. If that's the case, I could play defense and foul some niggas. Okay? Because you was contributing nothing on the offensive end tonight. Every time you put money down on somebody, and I know that's a universal thing, right? As soon as you put your money down on old boy that you think finna ball out, niggas forgot how to hoop all of a sudden. Oh shit! What is this, bro? So Knicks, if you gonna somehow stick to this 2-0 or stick to this advantage that y'all got and have home court advantage, you gonna need OG Anunoby to show up. That's facts. That's me telling you. That's my pockets telling you. That's Vegas telling you, brother. You won Vegas a lot. The Knicks probably won Vegas so much money that night. I know people put crazy amount of money on the Knicks. They thought they was going to put belt to ass. Only for them to hit the Uno reverse card. Damn. But I digress. All right. Sorry, I went on a little rant there. I got a little upset. Damn, it made me losing my money. Shit. All right. Let's get into the last topic. All right, tonight is Game 4, T-Wolves and the Warriors. Now, for Game 3, Timberwolves narrowly escaped with a win. I shouldn't say narrowly because they won by 5, but they won 102-97. Julius Randle led the team with 24 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds. He balled. I can't even hate. Brother balled. Anthony Edwards had 20 points despite an ankle injury. Yeah, I just thought Ant didn't shoot the ball efficiently. Again, this was a night again where I thought, honestly, the team overall didn't shoot that well because their only key contributor from 3 was Naz Reid. He went 3 for 3, and that's what Naz Reid do. And typically, this is going to piss me off, but this always happens when Rudy Gobert is no other factor in this game other than to get offensive rebounds. We will play great defense for 23 seconds. They chuck up a shot. Tall-ass Rudy Gobert chilling in the clouds will just be like, oh, wow, there's a ball right next to my face. Let me tap it out. Then he taps it out, and then all of a sudden, swing to Naz Reid, and then it's a 3. So, I mean, I know I can't complain because Steph steals the heart out of everybody when he does that, but I don't like it either. That shit's trash. Disgusting. Okay. Fucking... It doesn't matter. Rudy Gobert, Draymond, we got to box out. Okay, and I get it. Steve Kerr, you want to play small ball lineup, but if Draymond is having to deal with Julius Randle, which is a tank, that's a human tank by himself. Okay, have you played Marvels? Okay, they got support legends. I'm typically a support legend, right? You got support legends. You got, I think they're called like regular assaults, and then you got tanks. Tanks is the frontline niggas. Them niggas that take all the damage. They seek contact. They seeking fades. You know Aaron the plumber, how he seeks a fade? That's a human tank, right? Julius Randle is a human tank, right? If Draymond has to deal with him, brother, you can't expect Jimmy or even if Jimmy is guarding him, that's a lot. He gonna need help. Come on, man. You gonna have to put Looney in the game. Can we give more minutes to Trace Jackson Davis? We're gonna need some big bodies in there. Even Kuminga. I think Kuminga could do a pretty good job, at least help defending on Julius or Rudy Gobert. But either way, we gotta box out, bro. There's no way Rudy Gobert should be any factor in this game other than just standing there in the paint looking tall. I don't want him touching the ball, even thinking about getting a rebound. He is soft, brother. Now, I will say he did play really well the first game. That's also because we made small ball lineup and we had some adjustments. But still, Rudy Gobert has been balling this season, so I don't want to make it seem like he ain't that. But in my opinion, he ain't that. Okay, Draymond. Tonight, he gets no rebounds. All right. Obviously, I'm being hyperbolic. He's going to get some rebounds, but no offensive rebounds. Like, Rudy Gobert needs to be a non-factor on the offensive glass tonight. That's the only way the Warriors could win this game. Now, we also got to hope that Ant don't hit from three anymore, because Ant went, let's see, goddamn 5 for 14 from three. That is disgusting, right? Now, I'm not mad. You want to keep chucking up them threes? If you want to keep chucking up three ball, by all means, have at it. But, guys, the Warriors, we're going to have to figure something out. First off, they went 13 for 34 from three. So they took 34 threes. We only took 23 threes, and we went 10 for 23, which, I mean, that's not bad because we went 43%. That's great, but, like, 23 threes ain't enough, bro. Like, in the fourth quarter, we didn't have enough shooting. Jimmy didn't shoot the ball enough, I felt like, even though Jimmy got a lot of shots up. Like, Jimmy got 26 shots. Which, I mean, again, I'm asking for a lot because, like, I get it. There is no Steph. But Jimmy, in those last 2 to 3 minute, that span where we couldn't score, bro, I don't think you took a shot. Like, dog, you gonna have to, I get it. I know you tired. You played 43 minutes. I know I'm asking for a lot. I probably sound like, you feel me, an a-hole. But them the last 2 minutes, I'm gonna need that extra adrenaline rush, that runner's high. At least a half pump fake drive flop if you need to. Throw your head back like you got shot. Just at least so you can get to the line and take 10 breaths before you can at least chuck up a shot like Giannis do. Giannis take a full 15 seconds at the line, and I don't blame him, bro. If I'm running full speed and it's just me, and I gotta run through 5 niggas by myself, you bet your ass I'm gonna take 15 seconds at this line. I mean, at this free throw line to catch my breath and then chuck this free throw up. And I might miss it on purpose just to get the rebound again. But that's just me. I'm just saying. But Warriors, we gonna need more scoring. I don't know who it's from. Kuminga, you played great. Steve Kerr, you need to have plays. I get it. It's hard to have plays directly for Kuminga because he's just such of a weird type of offensive weapon. But slashing, cutting, something, bruh. Catches on the low post. When he was doing that pull-up shot from the midi, it looked nice as fuck to me. So we need more plays from that. I'm talking, I need the mellow bag. I don't know if it's the triangle offense or whatever that is, but we need to get him on the short corner and let Kuminga go to work. So I would put Kuminga on one short corner, put Jimmy at the other short corner, or put Jimmy at the top and let them play 2-ball. Everybody else, get out the way. Except Draymond. Obviously, Draymond, you do Draymond. But Moody to the bench. Moody, I don't even think Moody played last game. If he did, I think he played like, 2 minutes? Let's see. 3 minutes. 3 minutes too much. Moody, I fuck with you. You my dog. Don't get me wrong. But you playing like dog water this game. I mean, this series. Disgusting. Disgusting. No more Moody. I'm sorry. No more Moody. All right. I need minutes for Trace Jackson-Davis, Kuminga, hell, and I want to see what's the lacrosse? What's the lacrosse dude? I forget his name. Hold on. It's Pat Spencer. I like Pat Spencer, bro. I mean, no shot at Podziemski, but Podziemski went like 1 for 10. I mean, I think I could go 1 for 10. I mean, I ain't saying I'm an NBA player, but hey, if I want to chuck up 10 shots, I think I got a pretty good chance that one of them might go in. I'm just saying, brother. Like, come on, Podziemski. We need more, bro. Well, Podziemski had 5 points. 5 points. I mean, he had 8 assists. I can't hate. 8 assists is solid. Oh, I'm reading that wrong. Whoa, my contact's a little blur. Brother, you had 2 assists. Disgusting. Brother, 39 minutes and you had 2 assists? Please, Steph. Please, Steph. Please, I don't know if you need to get some super serum, if you need to let somebody, I will sacrifice. I'm not going to sacrifice, but I got some homies that'll sacrifice their hamstrings just to see you get back in the game. I'll give him a call right now, brother. We need Steph. We need extra scoring. We need some type of firepower. Kuminga, you doing great. Keep doing your thing. Steve Kerr, you ain't got no choice now but to pay Kuminga. That's facts. The man had what? 30 points in 36 minutes. Kuminga was the only person positive in plus minus this past game in game 3. So, I mean, he went 11 for 18, 3 for 4, 5 from 6 from the free throw line. Come on, dog. Kerr. Let's get some plays for Kuminga, man. I get it. You don't like his game. I get it. He walk around with the Kyrie Irving even number 2 haircut all the way around. I get it. It's nasty work, but it's efficient. It works. Okay? When Kyrie had the all-even number 2, that's when Kyrie Irving turned into Uncle Drew right beforehand. So, Steve Kerr, you're going to have to let this blossom, bro. You don't know what Kuminga going to be, but we're going to have to watch and see, brother. Pay the man. Pay that man. All right, man. Again, I think I went on a rant there. My bad. But, yeah, I think that closes up for our topics for today, man. All right, so that is going to conclude today's episode, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. If you guys really interested, or if you guys have any comments or suggestions on how to improve the show, or just want to talk about what we talked about in the show, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment below. I really appreciate y'all. I will be back for tonight's games. I'll probably post it tonight or probably tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But we will be back for another episode. Until then, thank you guys. Deuces.